Welcome back to chapter 3. We're going to kick things off with Delacroix's method of teaching. His goal was to have kids get a more natural rhythmic movement, and he wanted them to improve their oral skills. And he did this through improvised music on a piano. He also was the inventor and main user of solfege. Although he did use fixed do, which I personally learned solfege and music on fixed do, but I can see where the problems with that lie. Kodalay's inner hearing method. He was a Hungarian composer, and he wanted kids to learn music through literacy, and his main goal was just literacy and inner hearing, which is where you don't audiate just your part, you're hearing all of the music inside of your head. And he did this primarily through traditional folk music and traditional art songs in Hungary, and Hungarian music was obviously first because he was Hungarian. He did this through singing a cappella, and he used listening to help direct his kids. Yeah. Next off is Orff, who is Carl Orff, who is a famous composer. He musical experience expression through music. He like Kodaly used folk songs and children's melodies. He used speech chant. He used movement. He used singing. He used instrumental performances. He made his own instruments at one point. Let's see. Gordon's music learning theory was he audiation, which the main difference, like I was saying, the main difference between audiation and inner hearing is inner hearing, you're hearing all of the music and all of the parts at the same time, whereas audiation, you are mainly just focusing on your own part. Next up is comprehensive musicianship. Norman Dello Giro, contemporary music project. It was descriptive in performing and create. He wanted kids to be able to be descriptive in how they identify music, performing music. He composed music for his kids, including contemporary, traditional, and world music. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Music and education. The Yamaha Corporation, they're a maker of keyboards, oral skills, and notational skills. They used keyboard arrangements, folk, patriotic, popular, and classical works. The Maideville Music Project was Ronald Thomas and other music educators. They were focused primarily on improvement of musicianship through experimentation and exploration. Uh, they used graphs and icons to dictate their music. Education through music, ETE, music literacy and inner hearing. They used traditional folk music of the U.S. and the British Isles, and they had kids sing and dictate them in patterns and shapes of notation. And last but not least, we have Wykers, who developed the feeling of a steady beat and used recorded arrangements of folk dances. And his primarily experience was folk dances, and those were the main methods of teaching music to children.